So several years ago, GAR Foundation and Knight Foundation together did some work around the arts and culture sector in Summit County to understand what some of the challenges are and what some of the needs were. And when we had finished this work, we did a really exhaustive study. We wanted to get out in the community and engage a lot of people to learn about the findings and to see what ideas they had. That's when we hired Janice to conduct about an 18-month community engagement process during which we engaged hundreds and hundreds of people and talked with them about our findings, and really got a lot of people involved in this work who remain involved to this day. So I think Janice has two main strengths. First of all, she is the most skilled meeting facilitator I think I've ever met. She can go into a room, the room can have all sorts of weird dynamics and people who don't know each other and people who are intimidated or uncomfortable, and somehow Janice is able to draw out each and every person to help people find consensus where I would have bet against anybody finding consensus, and to really give everyone a positive experience and to pull action out of that kind of a discussion. So that's something she's really great at. The second thing I think she's really good at that I've seen her do in the work she did with us and in work she's done with a lot of nonprofit organizations that GAR Foundation, where I work, supports, and that is she's great, especially with small organizations, in helping to shape a strategy and then to translate that into what do I do first, what do I do second, sort of taking all the steps to put some of those plans into action. Because as we all know, a lot of times strategic plans end up on a shelf, nobody ever does anything with them. Janice is really good at helping organizations develop the strategy but then translate it into work. Well, for sure, an investment in working with Janice Small Associates is going to clarify a strategy for an organization that has the buy-in of whatever group it is that you're worried about, whether it's the board or all the stakeholders that work with an organization. She's great at sort of helping you come to that plan, engaging a lot of people in it, and arriving at something that is real and authentic and actionable. She's also, and this is a critical distinction I would say over a lot of consultants, she's so good at turning the plan into action. Then lastly, I would say you want to work with her because she's a delightful person to work with. I mean, there are lots of people to choose from and lots of groups that can sort of come in and provide a service. But Janice really has a heart for the work. She cares about it. She cares about the people she interacts with. And that comes through, and it makes it a much more pleasant and rewarding experience for everybody. I would just add that Janice surrounds herself with an entire team of people who have the same kinds of attributes and values that she does. So whether it's Pam, who is on it with every single detail and making sure there's follow-up, or the various facilitators who Janice pulls in from time to time, she always sort of creates a team for you that is as delightful to work with and as competent and effective as she is.